Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time to dive back into Scrap Mechanic. Finally, the survival update is out. Man, I love this game. We have a little creative series going on. I built stuff like folding house wheels that were kind of basic. If I remember correctly, we had a garage door as well. And you know, this was years ago. It's crazy what you can do by now, much more than back then. I also built some kind of a mini game with a labyrinth system, but I believe the craziest thing that I did was actually build a calculator that can do additions up to 30. This was all years ago and I kind of lost interest because I'm a sucker for survival. So that's what we're gonna do today. Potentially the most creative engineering type of game that I know. Oh guys, we're gonna have so much fun. I want to ask you kindly to consider giving this video a like so it can be picked up by the algorithm, but maybe even more as a measurement for me if you want to see more of this type of content. Alrighty, I customized my character, it now looks a little more like me. Let's dive into the survival world. The story goes as follows. We are on a supply run to a planet full of harvesting robots. As we land, for some reason we completely crash and soon enough we will realize the robots have gone haywire. And so we find ourselves at the crash site. Alrighty, we should get things started right away. There is a day and night cycle and I believe at night it's not gonna be very comfortable. First things first, we're gonna do the obvious. Smack these chests and pick up some stuff. We can check our inventory with B or I. So there's plenty of space in our inventory, but we will soon realize there are so many components, so many blocks and other things to gather, it's gonna fill up pretty quickly. And thus the need for a vehicle is gonna arrive soon. But let's first check out what we can find. There is our first point of interest. Usually you will find some harvesting robots there, but there's no sense in avoiding everyone. We're gonna meet so many robots and we're actually also gonna need their loot. So we get a bit used to fighting soon. Let's see what we can find up here. Oh yes, a bucket. That is gonna be useful. We can pick everything up using the right mouse button. Don't forget, first and foremost, this is a building game, so a lot of the things are actually placeable and removable in the game. Oh man, hopefully this is gonna be worth it. I want to find... yeah, there we go. This is a robot. You will learn to fear these lights. Let's just go ahead and try this out. I think by jumping around a little bit and strafing right and left, you can dodge a lot of their attacks. More circuit boards, I take that. Thank you very much. Also chests. We're gonna need everything we can take. Use. What is this? Oh, so cool. I can actually make music with this game now. Oh, I love it. Oh, guys, I don't know if you know, but I'm a music teacher and I love contraptions like this. I made crazy music contraptions in Minecraft, for instance, so that's definitely going to be a thing for us. Metal blocks like this can be transported with a vehicle. Right now, I cannot do anything else other than just carrying this around and placing it somewhere else. However, you can see we can directly refine it into scrap metal that we can carry around in our inventory. And later, of course, we can build machines that can refine these automatically. More loot, thank you. That's good food. And there is our first chest. This unfortunately is too large to move. I could have used that in my own base, but let's continue right here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, there we go. There is a battery for us to take. That's going to be useful in just a second. We can also sprint with shift, and I love that in this game you don't actually have a stamina bar. It's kind of refreshing. Oh nice, there's actually another point of interest, but before we check that out, let's go into the tutorial area. Right here we can find a little pond with a farming area, and I believe, yeah, there we go, we already have a bot on our toes. So just... oh, he actually hit me there. Oh man, these guys are aggressive. Okay, you have to excuse me, I first have to get used to fighting these. This guy actually didn't drop anything. I'm kind of disappointed. Anyways, here is the tutorial area with all of the harvesting stuff. However, I recommend you to not actually start farming here. In the beginning, we get plenty of food to get by, and we are going to a different place in order to get ourselves started. Can I actually pick up these blocks? Yeah, that's great. We're gonna take those with us as well. Well, basically, we're gonna pick up everything we can find here. This is quite useful. Seeds, fertilizers, canisters and everything. There is even a wheel we can take. Ah, yeah, this is amazing. I just love Scrap Mechanic. All of this are individual parts that we can use in order to build vehicles, for instance. We can even pick up individual parts of this house. We might be able to use that as a setup for some defenses, but I need to be careful not to overload myself. However, I'm definitely taking all of the wood with me. That's going to be useful. Yeah, these unfortunately do not even stack in your inventory. So what we're going to do is place them back and get them later once we have a vehicle. However, what I'm definitely going to take is the light. That is going to be useful. And we're also taking the bucket. Speaking of buckets, we should go ahead and actually fill these up. We can use them in the fight against robots. And with a simple left click, we can throw the water against a bot. Okay, nice. With all that out of the way and with our battery in the backpack, we're gonna make our way back to the spaceship. What we have to do in the spaceship is put out the fire. So let's throw that over here. Throw some more right there. That should actually already be enough. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead, take the battery and input it into the console right there. This is going to activate the basic craft bot that you will find in several places throughout the world. Here we're gonna find our first components that we need in order to build a functional vehicle, and we can also find some beds here if I'm not mistaken. Let me see, maybe, yeah, right there. We can take a nap. And this set our spawn point, so whenever we die, we will lose our inventory in a duffel bag and spawn back in the bed. Slowly but surely it is getting nighttime. Before it does and we go back into the spaceship, I wanna slap a bunch of these trees and gather some ember. I also just love the third-person perspective, especially with the cuteness of the characters. You know, instead of just waiting around, maybe there's already a bunch of things we can build. For instance, we're gonna need a connection tool, that's for sure. To build a functional car, we're also gonna need a couple of bearings. Those are the parts that you can use to rotate stuff. Currently we don't have enough materials for everything. We're also gonna need the scrap gas engine, a couple of wheels. If I'm not mistaken, I already have a few of them. Maybe I should go ahead and place down the parts we already have, such as all of these wheels. We can build stuff out of that. Then let me see, there was this cardboard material. Maybe let's craft some of those as well. I first have to collect my previous craft. There we go. And we can make our first car out of cardboard. We're also gonna slap the light on it and maybe these two crates. They are just in the way in my inventory anyways. I also discovered there are a couple more items we might be able to make use of, such as this chest that contains only 4 slots, but at least we can store a couple of things. There's also this microwave that can be used as a chest. There is a radio. Why not have that on board as well? We're also gonna have a nice plant on board. It's gonna be beautiful. In order to start a project, individual of the world, you first have to place the lift. Now everything we place on top of this is not gonna be attached to the world, and therefore we should be able to make a vehicle out of it. Now let's make use of these cardboard boxes. We're gonna place a couple of these and then I'm probably gonna place my seat on top. We're gonna need to gather a lot more wood from the looks of it. And what is this? Like the scrap metal? Yeah, so kill a bunch more robots as well. Beautiful. It is early daytime. That's good. The sun is up and we can start harvesting. Nice. We already find a robot. It doesn't even see us. I'm getting sick. Let me actually go back into third person. Now, I assume we can just smack down on a tree. Oh, yes. And now we smack down even more and in the end we can refine it. Alternatively, we could pick it up and put it on our vehicle. This is amazing. You actually get a lot of wood out of one tree. Let's actually see. I assume it's 10 pieces per refinement. Yes, indeed. That's gonna get us up to 100 in no time. It seems as though whenever I do stuff, my hunger and thirst go down a little bit quicker. I assume that's also the case when sprinting. Okay, I mean, it took a couple of minutes, but we now have plenty of wood just from this one single tree. Let's try to find some scrap now. Can I actually get rid of the stump as well? I wonder. Yes, nice. Okay, now we're actually thirsty. I happen to know that tomatoes will give us plenty of hydration and just a little bit of hunger back. Or get rid of hunger, I should say. I'm going to look for a little bit more metal. I wonder... Oh, I just unnecessarily destroyed this, right? Yeah, it's not giving me anything. Anyways, I also want to pick all of the wood. Ow. Gotta love it. The ragdoll aspect of this game is really something else. Okay, let's see. Can we build something else now? We can build the driver's seat. Gonna need that. We need a bit... Oh no, we need more components. That means it's time to go on a robot hunt. Nice. A chest, of course, is also gonna help. especially when we find bearings. That's something we needed to craft. Ah, nice. Okay, this is where we get the corn from. We can just smack these enormous corn plants and pick them up. The corn is going to be useful for the cow-like creatures. They actually drop milk if you feed them the corn. There we go. There's another robot, and my bucket, of course, is empty. Ah, well, we can fight it like so. Come on. Oh! Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Strafe. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm avoiding some of the attacks, I think, but I'm also not hitting back. No, that was quite a poor fight, but thank you very much for the materials. I can definitely hear a robot. Where are you? Ah, right there. Hello, buddy. Okay. It started. Ah, actually, I just noticed I can keep the mouse button pressed in order to keep hitting. Probably time to eat a little something. Let's go for this carrot. Man, I really wish I had filled my buckets. In third person, I actually need to be a little bit careful that I keep my crosshair on the enemy. But I think I'm gonna get used to that much quicker than getting sick from first person. Very nice, that's what I was hoping for. Some more scrap metal and hopefully something good in the chest as well. And then we can make our way back to the ship in order to progress on the vehicle. Oh, hold on, this tower is much bigger. I should be able to make it up there. Let's try. Hold on, maybe I can use the lift. You can just place it down, hop on top of it, use the up arrow in order to go up. Can I make that jump? Yes. Nice, that was actually worth it. Can I make this? I should be able to go up one more level. No, not really. Oh, thankfully that pushed me out the right way. Ah, right here. There is the gap. Up we go. Nice. And we can actually destroy the hay. I wonder, could we destroy these parts to get metal? Doesn't look like. Okay, there we go. I now got everything from this tower. Time to go back down. One level at a time, please. Beautiful. Okay, it is getting dark. Time to go back. Whenever you're searching for your ship, just check out the smoke. Just made it in time. Let's see what we can craft. We should be able to collect the seed, yes. Now I found 4 bearings, that means we're gonna need 2 more. Can I craft those? Yes. In order to build the engine, we're still gonna need components. I know we can get these from the robots, but we can build everything else. So that means during the night we're gonna keep working on this. Let me sort out my inventory a little bit. I wanna get the components in that I'm definitely gonna use. Encryptor holder. Holy cow, I mean, what is all of this? Oh, sunshake. Let's actually try one of those. I wanna see what this regenerates. Drink. Okay, that is actually powerful stuff. Alrighty, I'm back. I spent the day actually gathering more materials. We should now be able to fully complete the vehicle during this night. The only thing we were missing is the scrap gas engine. Let's craft that bad boy. I also noticed during the editing that a lot of the sound effects seem to be a little bit weird. For instance, you can barely hear the hammer. I mean, actually maybe let's put the ambient a little bit down, master volume up. Wait, that doesn't really do anything. Ah, okay, so the fire actually also belongs to the effects category. Anyways, for the building, first person isn't the worst of ideas. Now, how are we gonna get this started? I'm gonna need a little bit of storage space. Can I maybe put some soil into this chest? That would be wonderful. Yeah, that saves me a lot of space. I could add this right here. Is my stuff still in there? Great, so you can actually pick up these chests with their full inventory. Okay, now maybe it's time to bring this outside so we have a little bit more space. We shouldn't get attacked just yet. Let's hope for the best. I'm now gonna attempt to attach everything I own to this vehicle. So I'm just gonna build it out of the stuff we have, including these panels. Maybe we can use them later. Sweet, it is already getting daytime. Let's hurry up with this. I wanna place my seat right here in the center. We need a little bit of space for the engine, but the beautiful thing about the building process here is it doesn't really matter where it goes. All I want is to take all of my stuff to my next semi-permanent location. So let's set up the engine right here, and we're gonna also fill it up with a bit of gas. So just put that in here and we're gonna set this to the max. Now I think we could do with a little bit more material towards the back here. I want the back wheels to stand out more than the front wheels. In order to do the back wheels, we're simply gonna set up a pipe like so, and we're gonna attach a bearing. This is gonna be the part that turns around the wheel. Oh crap, I'm actually dying. I didn't realize. Tomato? Yeah. Eat that. Also give me a soda or something. In order to do the front, we need to be a little bit smarter about it. What we want is to have a pipe setup like this. You could just also have another block here instead of a pipe. But essentially we want to have one bearing right here that is responsible to turn the wheel. Then we're gonna build another pipe out like so on top of the bearing. And we want to attach another bearing responsible to rotate the wheel. We also want to make sure this is on the same level as the back wheel. Depending on the vehicle design, of course. In some cases you might not want that. So let's go ahead and pick up all of these wheels and see if we can actually attach them. So you go right there. Not sure we're gonna have enough clearance. We might have to pull the wheels down a little bit, but let's attempt it like this for the time being. One wheel here and the last one right there. Now, with this crappy engine, we probably cannot hook up too many things, but let's switch to the connection tool, and we want to drag from the engine to both of the back wheels. We can also see indicated by the arrows what the engine is actually gonna do. So this left wheel is turning the wrong way at the moment. With a right click, we can fix that. Right now we can hear it. I'm not sure. Something is wrong with the sound effects at the moment, but the engine is running. What we want to do is hook up the seat to the engine, and it's going to shut off because the seat is now controlling the engine. That means it should only turn on when I'm sitting in it. Okay, now let's just make sure we have everything. I'm going to grab everything that I can pull in my inventory. Yeah, I think we got everything from the ship, so it's time to test that. Give me back my lift. And of course, I just noticed we also need to hook up the seat to the controls of the steering mechanism. So we want to be able to turn the wheels by sitting in the seat. There we go. This is the rotation we actually want. Now I can steer it with A and D. Let's use W, and there we go. We are actually driving. That's how easy it is to build a vehicle. Now, of course, this is the crappiest vehicle in the world, but it's gonna bring us and our materials to today's final destination. Oh man, these wheels, they are really crappy, I have to admit. But being able to drive again just warms my heart. Another interesting thing I just noticed is you can place these bags on top of your vehicles as well. Now it looks like this guy wants a little piece of us. No, maybe I want a piece of him. Oh man, that's absolutely amazing. You can just place all of your things like so. Oh man, I just love this. This game just got a lot better, allowing me to store stuff this way. I'm a fanatic when it comes to storage systems. Oh no, it's already getting nighttime again. And by the way, I still haven't found the road. I'm actually kind of lost, I have to admit. Okay, nice. This is the building that I've already looted, and this is the road I've been talking about. And I believe we just have to cross this hill in order to find a gas station. Oh man, let's hope my crappy car can actually manage that. Oh no, 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 no! Don't attack my car! No, 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 you don't. You little booger, you. Ah, check this out. This is actually a cool place where we can find a lot of loot, I betcha. So maybe we're gonna spend the night here, pack our vehicle. So we're gonna continue along here, and just past the silo, I believe we might find that gas station. Oh, this is actually a little bit scary, I have to admit. Look at this guy, he's just chewing through everything, so we really need to be careful that they don't destroy our base. I mean, right now the base doesn't exist, but it will. Here we go, there are the cow-like creatures. We can feed them the corn, as I said, and I believe 3 corn are gonna result in 1 milk. There we go, yes, and we can drink the milk. It's probably more thirst than hunger related. What about this? Oh man, we can simply take apart everything. I just love this. Actually, maybe we're gonna come back here. We're just gonna loot the most necessary stuff. We can also crouch using control. Yeah, like the soil. We can always use the soil in preparation for our farm. Oh, cool. We can even pick up these lights, but my inventory is full. Yeah, you know, I think this is a place worth coming back. For now, my only goal is to actually find the gas station to set up the semi-permanent base. Up there it is, the building with the wrench. First, let's kill this robot. I'm sorry, my friend, but this world is not big enough for us both. Jeez, I mean, it took us the whole night, but it's gonna be worth it, and a wonderful point to actually wrap up the episode. Oh, beautiful. Home sweet home. The reason I wanted to set camp in the gas station is because we have everything at our disposal here. On the top here, for instance, we have an advanced craft bot. First of all, let's have a look into these apartments. I believe one of these contains the battery. I did hear a robot though. No, I think this first one you can take in order to sleep and make this your new spawn point. And then maybe on top of here, yeah, there's the robot with the battery cell. So let's take out this guy first of all. Oh, come on, let's not fail now. Come on. There we go, give me that battery cell. This robot is gonna spawn back occasionally, so you don't wanna set up camp in number 2. But there we go, time to place the battery cell. Yeah, power has been restored. Now we're just gonna check out the computer here. And what we wanna build is the craft bot. We already have the resources luckily, so let's go ahead and do that. It's probably gonna take a while. Oh, actually this is the big contraption that is building this. There we go, there it is. Oh my gosh, we can pick this up, place it anywhere we want, even on a vehicle. And there we go, this is all the stuff we can do with this new machine. Now what I'm gonna do is organize myself a little bit, take everything apart that can be taken apart, organize a storage system, and think about how we want to progress in the next episode, what kind of contraptions we could build. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great time and see you soon. Bye bye.